Right. Hello, my name is Keijiro Minami. So I present about the campaign strategy for the Make, which is the company name. And then this is not like an existing company because this is the company that I want to own in the future. So I'll probably give you some introduction about the company so first, and then I'll move on to campaign strategy on the other part of this presentation. Alright, so today's plan is firstly I'll talk about what is Make, and then secondly I'll move on to what is the goal of Make, and now move on to what campaign should Make use to attract potential customers, and then I'll move on to conclusion at the end. So I firstly talk about what is Make. So Make is the company to support the young and promising Japanese fashion designer to start their career outside of Japan. So I think that when you hear this, I think you will have one question, which is why does it need to be outside of Japan? So Japan has so much potential to lead the world's fashion industry, and according to their technology, skill, and the method to their method to utilize the materials. However, there are only a few people who are familiar with J fashion, which is like Japanese fashion, outside of Asia. So for me, there are so many reasons to be in the situation for the Japanese fashion industry. But for me, the reason is we don't have the circle system of import and export of fashion designers internationally. I think this is one of the biggest reason for me. So in order to make the system, we need to support the designers to have their career outside of Japan and spread the name recognition of the company itself and then Japanese fashion itself to outside of Asia, because the people in Asia already know about some of Japanese fashion, so we need to focus on outside of Asia. So that is why we are here to support them to start their career. And as the second phase of the business, we will try to import the young and promising fashion designers to Japan, from outside of Japan, to make the circle system of designers internationally. The reason why I think that this is crucial is that this is what is happening in the countries where are famous for fashion, like Europe or America, more it is Italy or France or Spain or wherever, and everyone wishes to work in those countries and make success in their career to be famous or something. So it is so important to make a circle system of import and export. And if we can make this system, we can build a solid and continuous position in the international fashion industry. Well, the reason why I mentioned that the solid and the continuous position is Korean fashion is so popular in the world thanks to Korean Idol, for example, BTS and more. There are so many people in the world who wish to be BTS or to wish to wear some clothing like BTS and some Korean idols in whole world. So, but the trend will possibly be gone once they get retired. But if we can make the system of import and export, the trend or credibility on the Japanese fashion itself will not go away regardless of the trend of subculture, for example. So Ultimately, what is the goal of the make? So as I said, like the first goal of the make, it will be like make the circle system of import and export of fashion designers internationally, and then move on to the make the solid and the continuous position in fashion industry in the world. So that's the reason why I need to make the like circle system of import and export, and then like need to support Japanese, and then like Japanese like how do I say, Japanese talented and then promising fashion designers, and then like import talented and then promising fashion designers outside of Japan as well to make the system. So let's move on to what campaign should make use to attract the potential customers. So firstly, Instagram is one of the main option because Instagram has such a strong interaction with fashion. So there's no other way to use it to attract potential customers. As there like procedures to get like attention from the customers, make the post to let the customers know more about the Japanese fashion in a decided time every day to let them have the custom to see the post, and then make the hashtag or something like that to spread the information about the Japanese fashion, or like to post to let the customers to like post a picture of people in Japanese fashion, and then in accordance with the number of likes, sharing, or posts using the hashtag, we will give away the like coupons to use at the brand that our designers launched. And then of course YouTube also one of the like biggest option for us, because YouTube is one of the like strongest tool for the digital marketing globally. And then like people can get more attention and attractiveness on video because they can get more like entertained by the video editing or whatever visually than just like picture. So but this is more like YouTube is kind of like similar how do we say, solution to the Instagram. So this is also basically using the same method as Instagram. Excuse me. We will give the coupons in accordance with the number of shares, thumbs up for the no, YouTube, and then comment. But we can use the like live stream video as well for in YouTube, so that we can utilize it to spread the information about the Japanese fashion and designers, and then like we can have like interaction with the people who are watching a live stream video, so we can have like, for example, like discussion with them as well. So it will be like one of the biggest option. So let's move on to conclusion. So fashion has like such a strong interaction with social media, especially like Instagram and YouTube, and then like some other social media as well. So we should make the campaign strategy based on those tools. And then this company is, as I said, like still at the age of launch, so we need to focus on spreading the words to more people as much as possible. And there are the like these are the strategies after we have the designers who launched their brand by our support, so that it will be effective after a couple of years from now on. But it's great to think about it like in the prior for the moment. Alright, so thanks so much for listening my presentation about the campaign strategy for the make. I hope you would understand like just like even some tips of my company in the future. Yeah. If you guys want to know more about my business idea or whatever, you can just like leave the comment on there. Alright, thanks so much.